So this is how I see the situation now in Israel and in Gaza and the entire conflict. People have their opinions looking from far away, and they believe they know what is best to do. Allow me to remind you that you don't know what is best for your neighbor. You don't know what is best for your brother. You know what is best for you and for you alone. Let's start there. Let's have some compassion and respect to each other by remembering only me, only I can know what is good for me. I may have suggestions about what is good for my brother and for my neighbor, but I can never know for sure what is the best for them. Let's start here. Now, please understand there's a difference between Hamas and the Palestinian. Hamas is the governing authority in the Palestinian territory right now. It's the governing authority in Gaza. If you would like to relate anything to it, please think 80 years ago about Nazi Germany. The Nazis were a party controlling Germany, and they were doing so in a very similar way to how Hamas is ruling Gaza, with force, with intimidation, and with fear, with propaganda that starts in schools, that runs in the radios and everywhere else. And when you have a situation like this, you must understand that people are being manipulated to hatred of the Western world, not only with Jews and Israelis, but of the entire Western society and of Western way of doing things. They are being brainwashed right from early age. The situation in Gaza is that these people are forsaken by everyone, and especially by their neighboring brothers and sisters, by their neighboring countries, the so-called Arab nations, Arab League, that has not one country has taken responsibility for these people and has given these people rights or true assistance. Every government in power right now in the world has one agenda, and it is the pursuit of power. It has gone to the extreme where governments do not see the best in their society. They do not try to make effort to really listen to the needs of their people. So what we have is a situation where an extreme force is ruling over 2 million people that are very much behind when it comes to education, when it comes to culture, when it comes to consciousness, awareness, the knowing of the world. So do tell me, how do you come in terms with in such situation? Yeah, we can learn from the past. We can learn from what we had in the Second World War. One thing is for certain: there is no one-size-fits-all solution here. There is no a magic capsule that can heal all of this. This is a situation that needs the attention, and this is the key word here, the attention of everyone and of every person, because it is a reflection of who we are. We must come to understand that in this time and century, the world has become small. And it hasn't become small because it shrunk in size, but because the distance and the speed in which information is traveling has become very, very short. Therefore, anybody can have a picture of anything, of anybody else in the world, and it brings it closer to them. And travel, distance, become easier. So none of us in this world can just pretend that, okay, I live in my corner and they will live in their corner. This is not, it's not functioning anymore in this reality. We are forced to start looking at ourselves as humanity. No more, I'm Israeli, that one is Palestinian, she's German, they are from Africa. No. The world is too small for that. Concepts have changed. We must look at ourselves as humanity. Much like I have a human body, and that body contains several organs. And these organs need to work together. Yeah? My organs, my limbs, every functioning cell has to start working together for the entire body to continue expanding and developing. This is what is happening right now on Earth. We must realize that it comes the time that we need to look at ourselves as humanity, and that if one single aspect of humanity is struggling or is suffering or is neglected, it will affect the entire body, meaning the entirety of Earth. So please, first and foremost, hold your horses. Wait with your criticism and with your I know best and love wins all. This is a very delicate and complicated situation. And second, if you want to offer something, then offer something of contribution. Judgment is not helping. Worry doesn't help. Learn. What is this situation really about? How is it complicated, and how can I simplify it? How is this situation correlates with me being a human being, with me and my struggles, with me and my own relationships, with me and my own backdoor, with me and my own neighbors? And when you are doing that, when you're turning the mirror to yourself and you're asking yourself, how would I be and how would I act in such a situation if it was my backyard, if it was me and my neighbor? Then and only then, you can really come up with some kind of a contribution, some kind of an idea, or maybe even better than an idea. How about compassion? Because this is really what this world needs. Compassion. Compassion is secondary to unconditional love. It is the love that goes beyond understanding. It is the love that says, okay, I cannot understand everything right now. This is beyond me. My mind is too limited. I'm too far away from the situation. I'm removed, whatever. But what I can do is find love for people that are suffering, for me that it is suffering, for a world that has everything laid across it to become heaven or to be a heavenly world, and we are still fucking it up. All right? Brothers and sisters, I love you.